All right, guys, welcome to episode 40 of the Midnight Channel. We are back tonight, me and Brandon. Unfortunately, Berto and Ivan can't make it. Ivan had something come up last minute, which is unfortunate because I really wanted him to be on, but no worries. And then Berto's exhausted because he stayed up like all night. I think he actually did stay up all night finishing Xenoblade 3, which understandable. He gave me his
You
impressions.
finished that game.
What?
You finished that game.
No, I didn't.
I thought you did.
Xenoblade 3?
Yeah, did you not?
No, I haven't finished it. I'm on chapter 4.
What?
Yeah, I'm on chapter 4. I'll talk about it right now. Hello, Chilled. How are you? Hope you're doing well. And also, hello, Diana. Yeah, no, I'm not done with it yet. I'm not done with it yet.
I thought you were. I thought you got done with it recently.
No, I'm still playing it. I'm in chapter 4 out of, I think, 7. Uh, so I'm there, and I'll talk about it when we get to what we've been playing, because I have a lot that I want to say about it, but I don't want to talk about it for too long, but I want to talk about it long enough. Yeah, so but Berto said that he loved it and he cried. So those were his thoughts on the game, and I'm sure I'll be able to talk to him about it next Midnight Channel if he's here, hopefully. Excuse me. And hopefully by the next one I will have finished it. Hopefully I will have finished it. So there's that. Again, Ivan couldn't do it. Today we're gonna be breaking down Gamescom. That happened a week and a half ago. And we are also gonna make a Nintendo bingo card live. Brand's gonna be sharing a screen, and we're gonna come up with some predictions, talk about some stuff, talk about some rumors that are going on, and fill it out. Anyone that wants a bingo card, I'll make the announcement the day before a direct is announced, whenever that happens. If it happens this month, if it happens next month, if it happens in January, whatever, we'll figure it out. But I thought it'd be fun to do this since a lot of rumors are going wild about a potential direct, and from credible sources too, from some really credible sources. So, first off, we will do what we always do, and that is talk about what we've been playing. Brandon, what have you been up to?
Finished Ori and the Blind Forest.
Nice.
That was fun. Overwatch has sucked.
Yeah, I know you. It's been a journey. We had some two good games, so that was fun.
Yeah, both the games we played were really nice. So they were very pleasant. We played TF2. That was fun. I put in like $10 and played a couple tours and ended up getting a $35 item, which I sold for 32 and got 27 off of.
Nice.
So I still over doubled my I doubled my investment. That was fun. Been playing a lot of Mario Golf.
Oh
A
yeah,
lot of
at,
Mario Golf.
at night.
Yeah, at night. And then I even played some just normally during the day. It's really fun.
Nice.
It's really, really fun. I'm playing on like normal difficulty and they don't fuck up. They do not mess up. Because it's fun because one of the options you can have in Mario Golf that I really enjoy is instead of doing, you know how like instead of doing the normal golf of like how many strokes who has the fewest strokes, um, you can choose to have points.
Yeah.
So you get a point if you win a hole. If you do the best on a hole, like in the fewest strokes, you get 1 point, and then you go to the next one and it resets. Um, I did like a 6-hole round and
Yeah. I forgot to close the door.
literally,
I'll go ahead and do that right now.
yeah, literally tied all 6 holes. Every single person tied all 6 holes.
Does the
Like all three.
difficulty does the difficulty remind you of 64?
God no, because you
No?
can choose difficulty in 64. You would pick. Let me turn the light on. You would pick. You pick like the mode to unlock characters, and characters would just naturally come with their own difficulty, and you'd have to deal with stuff. So they start you off with I think Yoshi and Peach, are the only people you can use.
Uh-huh.
Um, and they both only drive like 220 yards, and they give you Wario as your first opponent, who drives 253.
Lord.
Did they leave your door open?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I thought I closed it.
That's so toxic. You did close it, and then your sibling came through, opened it, and left.
Oh, I'm gonna lose it.
That's actually the most toxic shit I've ever seen.
All
Someone
right.
needs to clip that. Marissa would love that.
All right.
Just literally opened your door, peeked in, and left like a
Actually,
demon.
god
Yeah,
damn.
someone needs to clip that. That was amazing.
I hate my life. Okay. Well,
But no, it's really fun. Point play is really fun. Then oh my god, I wish if you can. I hate that that game's still like 60 fucking dollars. It's genuinely. I honestly, I upping my price value. It's genuinely worth 40 because there's not only a lot of replay value because every it's kind of like fucked up, but every character has the basic clubs. Then they have star clubs and superstar clubs where you have to earn points on each character to unlock those clubs. And like for Rosalina, for example, her driving distance goes from 223 to 253 for her star clubs, and she only loses 2 ticks of control but gets 2 more ticks of spin. So it's like a trade-off. Um, so she could spin the ball more, but she can't
okay.
control it as well, and she could drive it 30 yards further.
Hmm.
Um, so it's so good because not only is there's the point play, there's regular stroke play, and then there's like 9 courses. And there's this beautiful outer space course that is so pretty that you would just fall in love with. And there's a target mode where you're in this enclosed stadium and there's free targets and you have to land on the targets to score points. It's bullshit because you can land perfectly in the middle of the targets, but they give bonus points out. So you can get a ball that's a times 2 ball, and then they'll light up a star shaped target. And the star shaped
Uh,
target is worth double points on top of the times 2 ball. I was leading by 100 points. The max you can score in the last round is 80 on a perfect shot, because last round's also another set of double points. And someone scored 200 on the last round
ah,
and lapped me. It's really fun though. Oh,
okay.
you would just not adore it because it's golf. As close as you could get to adoring golf,
Yeah.
you would just have a fun time.
Well, I got strikers, so that's the next sports game I'm gonna be playing.
Black Friday, Mario Golf. Look for it. It
Okay.
won't go on sale because it's a Mario game on the Switch, but
I keep an eye on it. I got strikers for a good price.
if you can go to a creepy Craigslist fucking Facebook Marketplace park meetup to find golf for 40, it's absolutely worth 40. Like genuinely. I gave it a price tag of 30. Absolutely is worth 40.
40?
45,
I,
eh.
that's what I got strikers for. I got strikers for 40. You
Yeah,
plan
I think it's 40.
you plan on getting strikers eventually?
Definitely at some point. I just it's about finding a point where I'm available to,
Yeah.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's on sale right now. It's 50 at Amazon,
Okay.
which is fine.
That's fine.
The lack of content worries me because like golf has its content set fully out. Its golf is done.
Yeah.
And it has all the crazy ass characters, but you know.
Well, we know we're getting two more updates for sure this year. I'm assuming we're getting more next year, but it's two left this year. They
I
said that the roadmap set.
um a fucked up thing about golf that I found out. The super shots, obviously,
Uh-huh.
but they all do different things in a region. So one of them will like you know how the power meter on the right side for golf, you can see the flag, so you have a reference for how much power to hit.
Uh-huh.
One I think Bowser's Jr.'s power shot clouds up, puts a fog on the ground, so the flag's gone. You have no flag on your power meter.
Yeah.
Um, and like Rosalina's turns everyone's ball into a star bit. a little star bit, so it rolls weirdly.
Oh,
But the fucked up part about it is you kind of earn your super shots at the same time, so everyone gets the first super shot pretty much at the same time, and it's a AOE when it lands. It's this big circle. You get a big colored warning where it's about to land, showing who it's gonna hit.
uh-huh.
If you choose to everyone instead of choosing to take turns with shots, if you choose everyone hits at the same time, you can just wait because you all land within the first region off the starting tee.
Yeah.
You all land within the pretty similar region. So if you just sit there and wait it out with the CPUs, they all go first. You land last
And
and
then
hit
you can shoot
everyone.
it. Yep. Hi, Adrian.
Yeah,
How are
so
you?
at least the funny moments I would imagine with other people where you're all just sitting there waiting for someone else to go. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about Mario Golf. I just really like that game.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. You know Ty?
Hmm.
Yeah, he's also a big defender of Mario Golf. Um, I think Max is whatever about it. I had this conversation with them during when we were predicting when we were doing our predictions. But Ty really likes Mario Golf, so it's cool to hear another friend uh also really like it.
I I think the amount of content in it is very close to Mario Tennis Aces, but I think it has a little bit more in my opinion, and they use it a lot better.
Okay,
Like I think its content it's the same amount as tennis, if not a little bit more, but it's a lot better content. I
okay.
mean, even though tennis is more of an active game, it's I just think golf is better. And it's very enjoyable. So whatever you would pay for Mario Tennis at this point, pay that for golf.
All right.
Anyways, what have you been playing?
Uh, two things mainly. Oh, yeah, technically three. Um, So Overwatch is one of them. Overwatch has been whatever. Not anything great. Not anything. I don't think anything too bad. I just had a bad streak, but I'm still enjoying it. Except for Overwatch 2 coming out next month. Omori, that's my main game at the moment. I've been really enjoying Omori. Uh, I think I'm in the last quarter of the game, although I don't know how long it is, so I can't be too sure. But I think I'm in the last quarter of it. I've been really liking the characters. I've been liking how it's giving me the information. I'm sure shit is gonna hit the fan during the last chapter or the last like the last few hours of the game, because I hear that it gets bad once it gets to 1 day left, and I'm at 2 days left right now. I'm like towards the end of 2 days left, I think. So I hear shit gets crazy, so I'm kind of scared, and I might start adding a trigger warning. But also I don't know if I don't I might start adding trigger warning. Uh I don't know. I hear that it gets really really heavy. So I'm really interested to see what's gonna happen. The messages so far have been covering some deeper topics, but like they've just been hinting at it, and I've been enjoying how it's gone around doing that. And then I've been playing Xenoblade 3, which it's probably my game of the year. It's probably my game of the year.
Mhm.
It's so good. I going into it, I was really worried that they were gonna force a connection to 1 and 2. It's its own thing. There's a clear connection to it, but I actually don't even know what that connection is. But it's its own thing. The characters are their own people. All the models are their own. The characters are unique. They don't feel like previous characters. Lance, he's the main tank basically of the Xenoblade 1 side group. They're Keves, and then Xenoblade 2 side is called Agnians. Uh, Lands is from Keves. He's completely different from a personality like Ryan, and they don't even try to make him even similar to Ryan. Uni, who I thought was gonna have a certain personality, has a completely different personality than I thought she was gonna have. Mio, who I was worried would act like Nia, does not act like Nia at all. And then the other two in the Agnes group are not what I are also unique on their own, and I really like how they're characterized. And there was one Tyon. I thought he was gonna be my least favorite, and he's not my least favorite or he's not my favorite. But I don't even know if I have a least favorite out of the main group. And they're all just characterized really well. The music is fantastic. Xenoblade always has a fantastic soundtrack. This is no exception. I got hit to a really powerful moment last night. I got hit with a really powerful moment in the game that the music just elevated it. So that was great. The visuals are great. It runs well. There was one other thing I was gonna mention about the characters, but I'm blinking out. But yeah, either way, voice acting is really good. In general. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about the quest. So there's these hero quests that you can do that give you alternate party members, or like some party members that you can have on there, and all those quests are voice acted. All the hero quests have voice acting in them, and it just makes it's not anything like groundbreaking, but it elevates the experience just a little bit, because the regular side quests don't have voice acting, but they're just regular side quests. I don't think they need it. They needed it, and it would have taken a lot of time. But the hero quests just establish more that the heroes that are optional are their own characters, and it elevates the experience a bit. And I think that's pretty much it from what I can say without getting into spoiler territory. Without getting into spoiler territory, the only thing I can say is I'm in chapter 4. It's very good. It's its own thing. It's not piggybacking off of anything, and I'm really excited to see where it goes, because I'm sure, just like Xenoblade 2, there is going to be a bomb that drops about how it's connected. I'm excited to see what that's going to end up being, and I'm excited to see how this story goes for the characters, because they're all, none of them have annoyed me. There was one that Tyon annoyed me at first, but it was really only for the first chapter, maybe a little bit of the second one. So it's I think this is the best cast. I think this is the best cast in any of in the prior two games.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think the only other game that can compete with it for me for game of the year, unless it just nosedives like really badly in the last 3 chapters, unless it takes a nosedive.
Fucking opposite Xenoblade 2.
Yeah, the opposite of Xenoblade 2, it starts off good and then it just tanks the final few chapters. Unless it does that, I think the only thing that might compete with it is God of War Ragnarok, and maybe Mario Rabbids. But even then, this game, I am feeling things in this game that I only feel every few times, every once in a while when I play a game. Last time I felt this way about a game was when I played Persona 5 Royal, or was when I played 13 Sentinels, actually. 13 Sentinels was the last time I've had feelings like this towards a game. It's kind of rare for me to come across a game that it impacts me at a certain emotional level. And I'm really happy that Xenoblade 3 exceeded my expectations for it.
Yeah, me too. Xenoblade 2 was the last game that did that for me.
Yeah,
Xenoblade 2.
They don't come super often, but when they do, it just hits. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how else to describe it besides it hits really strong. And there are still times like where I listen to music of certain games and I just think about it, and I get a little bit choked up just because I think about it. And I had this podcast it's this talk a few weeks ago on a podcast about talking about just like that excitement for games and how hard it is to get it as you get older, but when it happens it just feels so good. So
I think
I go ahead.
I think it's gotten easier for me as I
uh,
gotten older. Because I
Easier for
think when
you?
I was younger, I just didn't understand.
Oh,
And
okay.
like I wasn't as in tune. I was like, oh shit, new Mario game. When that happen? And now
Yeah,
I know, and now I know details about about the new 3D Mario that is going to happen at some point, probably soon.
yeah.
And like you start getting hyped up about that and starting to appreciate series that like as a kid, like I'd never fucking try Borderlands as a kid. Not in my
Uh-huh.
life. I'd never tried Dragon Quest. That shit's so bland looking, you know?
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, it looks like a JRPG. But no, I have an easier time getting excited. Like
that's good.
I have been extremely excited about Overwatch 2 for the um few past month. I
Yeah,
was just like really, really excited. And now we're a month away, almost a month away,
yeah, it's
I mean,
awesome.
and
uh
like even basic games like moving out, I've gotten so excited about moving out too.
Yeah, I maybe excitement shouldn't have been the word I used because it's the I'm we're gonna talk about the direct. I'm super excited for a lot of I'm like Breath of the Wild 2 is like one of my most anticipated games of all time. I probably should have said like emotionally invested with certain games.
Mhm.
It's hard to get
Yeah,
as emotionally invested. That's probably what I should have phrased. But that excitement that you're talking about, I think it's gotten also I think it's gotten around this it's still been the same for me, but also it like we talked about, it does get harder for other people as they get older to get excited for certain things. So it's really I'm really glad that we still have the energy. Oh, Sonic Frontiers, I'm incredibly excited. Incredibly excited for Sonic Frontiers.
yeah, yeah. Just because you get numb to video games at some point, you kind of like get it,
Yeah,
like, and you could see stuff coming from a mile away. Like it's hard for things to surprise you.
yeah. And yeah, I hope you get to play the game sometime before the year ends because it's really good. And yeah, well, we can go ahead and move on to the recent game releases and then go to Gamescom and then do our bingo card since that's going to be a lot of fun. There are actually a lot of games that released that surprised me when I looked it up. It really surprised me. First off, we start with a banger, Saints Row, August 23rd. Metacritic 63, user score of 3.1. Don't know if that's changed. I hear this game is just god awful. I
Mm,
hear it's a mess. Like it's a buggy
bad.
mess and it's written extremely poorly.
Like I mean, uh, uh, my favorite like since growing up, one of my favorite content creators was someone named, or is, not was, he's alive, is someone named Ray Narvaez Jr.
Uh-huh.
And he loves Saints Row and like Grand Theft Auto and like big into like Call of Duty and these types of and like the major releases and stuff. And he always like has been super positive and seen the bright side of this. He tweeted out that this game sucks.
Uh
Yeah. Did you see that? Did you see the tweet about yeah, what happens if you pick the option to turn off DMCA music?
no.
If you pick the option, right? Hold on.
Uh-huh.
I want to find it so I can show it to you later. If there's an option in the settings that most games have to turn off music that would get you DMCA'd. It's very nice and polite of games. If you flip that on for Saints Row, the intro plays and you get a copyright strike because they don't change the music in the
Uh,
intro. The setting doesn't work for the intro. You get
Jesus.
DMCA'd out of the intro.
That's so bad.
I found it. Yeah, Brano should tweet it also. I'll
Uh
put in the general of the Midnight Channel.
I'll take a look at
The
it.
fucking opening, yeah, the opening cutscene music doesn't change and causes a copyright claim. It's
That's
fucking hilarious.
that's terrible, dude. Oh, well, this seems a mess. So that's Saints Row.
Yeah.
Then 3 days later, Pac-Man World Repack came out. Metacritic's dead 70, and then user score of 9.6.
Well, yeah, because it's like critically, it's just another game again. But this is a game like it's always gonna deviate. Like this is the one time I would maybe like one of the few times I would maybe say that the user score is actually being overhyped instead of like review bombed. Or like I would lower the user score because you gotta understand this is a series, this is a trilogy of games that came out in the early 2000s and hasn't ever been talked about since. No one's
Pac-Man World 2 is a banger though.
Yeah, it is, but no one's talked about this game in a while. Imagine how
Yeah.
big of a deal this is. No one has like this game kind of just disappeared.
Yeah, I like Pac-Man World. I didn't play 3, so I don't know about that, but I like Pac-Man World 1 and I loved World 2. So I do want to play this sometime before the year ends just so I can look at it. But yeah.
Yeah,
Hello Sona, how
I
are
I
you? Hope you're doing well.
I love those games. I want to buy this so bad, and it's honestly they priced it very generously
40, right?
for 30.
30, wow.
I
Or it's
think it's
a
30
complete
from
remake too. That's really cool.
let me find it. Pac-Man World Repack. There you go. On GameStop, might be 40. No, it's 30.
Okay, wow.
On all consoles, PS5, Switch, PS4, Xbox Series X, Xbox One.
That's
Everything's 30. For a trilogy of games.
that's awesome.
Mhm.
After that, same day, Soul Hackers 2, an unexpected sequel to a series that's been dead for a very long time. Uh, Metacritic 75, user score 7.6. I was excited for this when it came out. Hype died down a little bit. Still want to play it eventually because I did play the first one. Uh, a solid score. 70. JRPGs aren't reviewed super well often. So it's cool to see that it has a solid review score and a solid user score. It's also really rare to see those match up so closely. It's really rare to see both the user and the Metacritic and the like critic score to line up. It's almost perfect. User is point 0.1 point 0.1 higher. So unless it's changed, but that's what it was. And I wish Bird over here so you could talk about it a little bit more, but he's I think he's gonna play that soon, so he can talk about his impressions
I
soon.
saw I saw like Twitter jokes about this game. I've seen a lot about it on Twitter just because the people I follow. I follow a lot of people in the like that sort of space.
Uh-huh.
Um, so I saw a lot of Twitter jokes, like a lot of Persona jokes. Specifically, there was a tweet saying, my copy of Persona 5 looks different because apparently there's an outfit for every character in the game of the Persona 5 characters.
Oh.
Um, maybe find a picture. I don't know if yeah, there's outfits. There's a Joker on Ryuji and a catchy outfit.
Oh. All right. Well, I've heard good things about this game, so I do want to play it eventually. Eventually. Next, I didn't put the release date for this game, or yeah, I didn't put the release date for the next two games, but I know when the last one did. TMNT, the Cowabunga collection. All I have is positive reviews for it, just because I don't think enough people reviewed it on Metacritic for me to put an average score. There's like barely there aren't that many reviews on Metacritic. It's a collection of the old games, of previous games, and it's just have positive reviews. I like the TMNT beat 'em ups, so I might get this eventually. Skipping on it for now, but it's cool to see that it has positive reviews on it. And then today,
Hmm.
one of the most controversial games of the year, Last of Us Part 1. Scored a Metacritic of 89. Uh which honestly kind of shocked me just because of how many people were like ragging on it being remade. And also, all the people that are complaining are a bunch of hypocrites. We see this with Pokemon. All of you, frauds. Every single one of you. Ricky ordered the game on Amazon. He canceled it because they weren't going to deliver it until Tuesday. They delayed it. And then he went to Walmart to get it. All of Walmart's copies were sold out. Checked Best Buy. All of Best Buy's copies were sold out near us. Checked GameStop. All of GameStop's copies were sold out near us. And all of you are a bunch of frauds. So there's that. But yeah, Metacritic score of 89, and the original got a 95 when it came out. And this is where I wanted to talk to you about. Or actually, have you seen anything about Last of Us Part One, the remake?
Just that's not needed, but I swear I saw the complaints about how it wasn't needed. I'm like, y'all just really want to complain about Call of Duty, and y'all just finding new ways to complain about Call of Duty.
It,
That's like exact because it's the exact same thing. It's like, is it needed? No, probably not. It's kind of just the same game, but so it's Call of Duty. So it's like a lot of things. So it's like, it's fine. Who cares?
I don't know. It's like, it's my argument is the first one came out 10 years ago. If they want to remake it, I think it's fine. Adapt it closer to what Part Two did. If you don't want to get it, don't get it yet. I don't see how it's hurting anyone. And also, it does look like they put not like as much work as they should have, but it does look like a significant graphical update, like a significant graphical upgrade. And this is where I want to talk to you about how it scored 6 points lower than the original. It scored at 89, almost 90, not quite. And it's where every single remake or remaster that I see, it's very rare unless it's like Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 I think is a special. Actually, I haven't checked Resident Evil 2. Every single remake or remaster 90% of the time scores lower than the original, even though it's the same game. Xenoblade Definitive Edition, the best way to play the game, best looking with a post game added to it, scored I think 2 or 3 points less than Xenoblade on the Wii. Ocarina of Time on the 3DS scored a few points less than Ocarina of Time on the N64. Last of Us scored 6 points less. And I wanted to get your thoughts on if you think it should score less.
I think it depends.
If
Because
it's not for games that get remade and then like they're obviously downgrades, like they're obvious downgrades, they don't run well or something. But I mean in the case of like Last of Us or Xenoblade, where they're clearly either the same, they're clearly the same game, they look better, things have changed for the better, and it's just a better version of the original. Do you think it should get scored the same, or do you think it should be lower?
I think you have to like review shit in a bubble. I think that there's a really unfair habit for critics, where they don't review shit in a bubble. Um, I think you have to review stuff for what it is. Um, the same way you have to review Mario Party as a Mario Party game, not as a video game. You can't compare it to other games. Um,
You have to compare it to that genre.
well, you have to compare it to you have to review it for what it is, and what it is a remake of something we've already seen before. So you're really judging it on how good does the base product still hold up, even though we already have been through this once before, and how much do the improvements help you score on it. So
Uh-huh.
I think that's the only fair way to review games is to understand what they are. I think if you're reviewing um stuff in comparison to other things, it's just not great. If you're reviewing even to minor stuff, if you're reviewing F-Zero in comparison to Forza, then I think that's an unfair way of doing things. I think you have to review it as what it is. Um, and I think for like Last of Us, I mean, from what I understand, it's a visual upgrade, but doesn't it also have gameplay features from 2?
No,
Like, no?
that actually what's caused backlash from it is that it that they like said it in a way, and there are some gameplay changes. I don't think it's anything major, but it's like very small tweaks. Whereas people thought that you'd be able to crouch or go prone or like dive like you could in part two, and you can't do that. You can't do the gameplay that's in part two. It's still one, but slightly tweaked.
Yeah, I don't know, I think it's fair to give it lower because it's what you've been in the same way that if someone released like Last of Us Part 2 and it's just Last of Us again, it's you would give it a lower score. Like I mean if the in the same way you would review stuff like that.
Okay.
I think you giving it a lower score is fine because it is Last of Us again, and you can never erase the complete bias of the fact that you've played this game before. You know?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I don't disagree with that. I just wanted to get your thoughts about it because I saw a dumpster fire on Twitter about people reacting like, "Why did you give it a lower score?" Or, "Ah, it got a lower score. This game sucks. It's a cash grab." Blah 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 blah. So it's like stuff from both ends. I just wanted to roll my eyes like, God, I don't know why you guys go to such extremes for both like opinions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's fair to give it a lower score. I think it's fair to give a lot of remakes a lower score. Um, yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Uh, there is something I want to talk about with reviews still, but I'm gonna bring that up a little bit later. So Gamescom happened. We might run this a little bit faster because we do have to do a bingo card, and that might take around
Mhm.
an hour or something like that.
Probably.
We'll see. Um, so these are some of the highlights. There's a Dune MMO coming out. They released
Mhm.
a cinematic trailer for it. A new PS5 controller was announced. I think they call it the PS5 Edge.
I
I
haven't seen them.
I think it's the PS5 Edge. Callisto Protocol new gameplay segment. I'm excited for this game. I know you don't do horror, so I know you're not gonna play it.
That's the Dead Space spiritual thing, right?
Yes, that's the Dead Space spiritual successor. New gameplay segment moving out 2 got announced. Uh, Hogwarts Legacy got new footage. Yeah. New Tales of the Borderlands got it's not official announcement because it was announced on Twitter. It got its first trailer and it's actually releasing in November, I think. Lies of P. P is Pinocchio.
The new fucking PlayStation controller is just a fucking bullshit ass like scuff gaming.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like
That's what it
you
is.
know the dumbass scuff gaming paddles?
Yeah, that's
Like
what
you
it
can put on
is.
the back. It is just fucking that stupid shit. It looks ugly as
It's
shit.
gonna be like $120,
And it's so fucking ugly.
and you already know it's gonna be 120 or something like that.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of fucking dumbass like paddles
Yeah.
and stuff. No, what the fuck?
So, Lies of P got a gameplay trailer, and that surprised me. It's like a Pinocchio inspired Dark Souls type game. And it just looks really cool. There's a lot of really cool elements to it. Uh, I think Marissa really wants to play it because she really liked it too. And I think you're looking for Geppetto or something through it. It's so cool. It's such a cool concept. And then my highlight, Sonic Frontiers got a story trailer. Absolutely banger of a trailer. Sonic's voice was revealed there. It's uh it's still Roger, and he sounds like he's got some good direction going on in it. And it just looks like a banger. And I want to talk to you about Sonic Frontiers for a bit. I want to know what you think, what you thought about the story trailer.
It was good. Uh, I think this game is going to be the adventure of this generation. I've said that for a long time, and I think I'm still gonna be right.
All right. Do you like
You know what? I'm so confident. I'm gonna give it a number. I think this game scores an 89
an 89?
or a 90. Even I think its lowest is an 87 and its highest is a 94. I think it's in
Wow.
that range. That's my hard bet for Sonic the Hedgehog. This is his comeback.
Wow. Sonic Mania, I think. Let me check. Adventure 2 might be the highest Metacritic score. The highest Metacritic score is Adventure 2, and that's an 89. So you
Mhm.
think it'll get 89?
Yeah, I think I guess 89. I think it falls just short of 90, but my wider prediction is it's in the range of like 87 to 94.
Wow. I think it's I'm a low ball it a little bit. Not by much, but I think it's gonna be in the I think 80 82 to 85 is it's gonna be what it gets. And I'll explain my reasoning why in a little bit. But do you how what do you think of the Cocos?
Nice.
The Cocos are the little like Korok
Yeah,
Chow things.
yeah, I know. It kind of upsets me because we just started a YouTube channel now.
And now they have a and now they have a Cocos.
What the fuck do we do? Rebrand?
Oh no, we're not gonna rebrand to Coco Town. We're still Chow Town.
What if it this pops off though? What
This
if this
pops
is the
off.
new thing?
I don't know. I don't
We're gonna
think
have to rebrand.
I think it'll pop off just 'cause how cute they are, but I don't think anything's gonna be as iconic as Chow's. They still recognize Chow's too. And I think Coco's might be specific to the island, like to the Frontiers world, because Frontiers is set in an alternate world. It's not set in Sonic's world.
Like colors? Well, no, I mean like
Colors
the colored people, like the
like
colors people,
the
the
wisps.
tiny wisps. Are they
Wisps?
called wisps?
Yeah, they're
I
called
want to
wisps.
say they're called wisps, but I've been playing Oi, so like I was afraid that like I
Ah,
was thinking
I
of that
think
because of Oi.
yeah, no wisps. Yeah. Although we still see them for some reason, there was no reason to bring them back. The wisps are clearly aliens, so there was no real reason. But we have seen them. I think Cocos are contained to the frontiers, like to whatever world that Sonic's going to. Uh, the gameplay looks really good. Gameplay looks really good for Frontiers. What I wanted to talk about, my reasoning for I think 82 to 85 is someone on a podcast I watched mentioned they were going to there was like an argument going on about Splatoon 3, how it should get the Metacritic score should, like, they were debating if it's gonna be higher or lower than Halo Infinite when Halo Infinite launched, and they were saying it should be, if they have anything in the right mind, it should be higher because Halo Infinite launched in a poor state, and blah 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 blah. It just started into argument, and then one of them brought up the argument saying that a mainline Halo game is not gonna score lower than an 80 because there are reviewers that score games based off of name alone.
Yeah,
Based
that's
off
the entire point I made
Yeah,
like a while ago.
yeah, and I was wondering if you think Sonic fits into this bubble where it's earned it. It's definitely earned it. Where there are a lot of games that have come out in unfortunate states where they're just or bad from the Sonic series, that I think it's gonna be harder for, even if a review likes, unless this game completely blows it out of the park, I think it's gonna be harder for certain reviewers to give it higher than a 70.
I think it's dependent. I think for a game like Sonic, I think Sonic does live in that bubble of 60 to 75 for reviewers' minds, where that's the default if a Sonic game comes out. But because I think they live in that bubble, I think it can blow it out of the water and get placed properly.
Okay.
Because like Sonic Mania did that. So when it is above that, because you can't, even if you have that bias, like subconsciously, where like a game lives in that. Like for example, like Last of Us. I don't personally believe a Last of Us game will ever score below like 82. I think that's its bottom floor is
Okay.
82,
If they make like a
unless
part
it
3?
drops into the 60s. I think if it drops into low 60s, you cannot like drown that out, you know?
Okay.
Um, so I think it's like that for games. I think that's the bias you have. So when you have a game like Sonic, if it's just a Sonic game, it's going to live in the 60 to 75, 80, say 80 at the most. It's going to live in that bubble. But if you are playing a game that does deserve to be high 80s or 90s, even with the bias, that's going to shine through. Because I mean, you can't, that's just lying to yourself at that point. You
Okay.
could tell the difference.
Okay, cool. Um, do you think Frontiers is fighting an uphill battle, or do you think it'll be fairly reviewed the whole time? I think it
To
has
be
a,
fair.
I think it's a slight uphill battle. I don't think it's drastic, but I do think it's fighting an uphill battle.
I think it's fair.
Okay.
You're coming off of, I mean, Forces was what, 6 years ago? Coming up on 6 years?
Yeah.
Five?
Yeah.
It's
Set
5 years now.
2017. 2017, I
So
think.
yeah. So it's not like you're coming off of Forces that's like a couple years ago. So it's been a while, and so realistically to me, you're disconnected from Forces, so you have a clean slate. And what you do have is Mania Plus, which was a couple years ago, and that sold really well and did really well. Mania Plus actually reviewed better than Mania did,
Yeah.
like considerably better. It went from 86 to 91 on Switch. Um, so I think people are more likely to remember that than Forces because Forces was forgettable. So
Okay.
I think it's not really fighting an uphill battle. I think I think it holds its own destiny. I think if it's bad, it's its fault. I think if it's good, it's also its fault.
All right. Well, fingers crossed that it's really good because I'm getting that at launch, and pray for me
Mhm.
because also that's another game that could potentially beat Xenoblade, but I don't think so.
Why not?
It could be, it could be. Anyways, pray for me because that comes out the day before God of War Ragnarok. So
Hold on, I gotta say hi to my dad. I'll
yeah,
be
yeah,
right
yeah,
back real quick.
yeah. Go for
Bye.
it. Go for it. We'll be doing the direct bingo card when Brandon gets back. He will be sharing his screen. It'll be here live. Brandon and I will be two little tiny squares at the bottom. So I'll actually move our names down right now. I'll move our names down right now so that uh, I can better prepare it when he gets back. Oh, that's not what I want to do. But yeah, we'll do the bingo predictions right now. We'll shuffle them when the direct gets announced and give everyone that wants a bingo card their own bingo card. We'll make an announcement on. I'll make an announcement on Discord. Put a reaction there to anyone that wants one, and then just hand it out that way. Is that? I'm gonna take this opportunity to listen to a song until Brand comes back. Oh, I forgot to mention. I'm gonna talk about this very quickly when he gets back because okay, I don't want to get spoiled on Xenoblade, so I'm gonna tell YouTube that I'm not interested in that. I almost got spoiled on Xenoblade 3, so that was a little scary. But I'm gonna put on a song from Xenoblade 3. I don't think I'm gonna get muted. If I get muted, that's unfortunate. So I'll put that in the background while we wait for Brandon. But yeah, Marker Tor is getting rid of the gotcha mechanic, and it's adding a battle mode. So I want to talk about that with him very briefly when he gets back. Yeah, it says battles. are coming to single and multiplayer. In these battles, each player has a balloon. Your goal is to pop the opponent's balloons. Wow. Yeah, so they're getting rid of Dutch mechanic.
Sorry, he brought home groceries.
Oh, no worries, no worries. You're good.
Yeah.
I was playing a Xenoblade song in the background, and also before we do the dark predictions, you can get your screen shared and stuff while I tell you this. This was announced today. Mario Kart Tour is adding battle mode to its game, and it's also getting rid of the gacha mechanics.
Why? That's the whole point of it.
Yeah, I don't know,
That's like
but it's getting rid of the pipe. All the characters are gonna be able to be purchased using the in-game currency now.
because because you had people like me who would only spend money on fucking Rosalina, and now people are like, okay, just spend money year round now.
No, I guess, yeah. I don't know.
Do you think they're gonna rotate the shop like Fortnite?
Yeah, I think so. They're getting rid of the gacha mechanics, so
If you're gonna rotate the shop, there's no point. Because I would just do a small section. Don't they do that already? Where it's the banners, and then they have they have a small section at the bottom, like here's 5 skins you could just purchase outright.
yeah.
I thought, yeah,
Actually,
right. That's perfect.
no. I don't think there's a small banner that says here's the ones you can purchase outright. I think these are the small set that you have a chance of getting in the pipe.
I thought they had the pipe ones, and then there was ones that was just a shop. I thought they just had an open shop, like how like imagine Fortnite but with loot boxes. Oh God, don't imagine that actually.
Fortnite with blue boxes, Lord. Oh God. This.
Well, I remember sitting. I'm so pissed off.
Did you message Lou today?
Yeah.
Did he send you a picture of a dancing dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
You too?
Yeah. I did not expect it, dude.
I was confused.
I told him happy birthday and it was dancing chihuahua, and those are the vibes I get from Lou. And
Yeah, he just sent me Chihuahua and he said, "Thanks, Brandon."
yeah,
It's like awesome.
I gave him I gave him amounts on the eShop to get Splatoon 3.
I thought you dead ass got him because he made the joke in my stream saying thanks for $60 worth of V-Bucks. I thought you dead ass got him V-Bucks.
No, I got him the amount to get Splatoon 3. And then he responded saying thank you for $60 worth of V-Bucks. Smiley face. So
I'm so, bro. I'm holding a grudge
why?
with society because I remember growing up in fucking early 2010s playing TF2 for the first and playing CS:GO in like mid 20 like 2013, 2014, 2015, and like it being like the laughing stock of being like, oh, look at these fucking microtransactions. Oh my God, look at these loot boxes. You have fucking cases and crates. That's so disgusting. Imagine spending your money on that.
And
That's
then
such a
this.
waste of money. And now it's just accepted. And people will sit here and get the fucking people. They'll spit in the face and say, buy a battle pass and treat you like a slut. And now it's accepted.
And you'll
And
do it for Overwatch 2.
yeah, no, I'm not against it. I was down with TF2 and like CS:GO because my mindset was like if you're doing it to get rich, yeah, you're never gonna make profit off a loot box. But if you're happy opening them, if it makes you happy, then it's not gambling and it's fine. It's okay. It's predatory against children and like I get that. But if the act of you opening that crate makes you happy and excited and like you're fine with it, then it's not really gambling. You're just trading for a product and it's just you enjoy it. It's not a waste of money to me. So I was like cool with all that shit. I was like fine with it. And but you just get fucking these like comments like, "Oh, you open crates? What?
Yeah.
You're supporting microtransactions? You know what that does for the industry?" And everyone fucking accepts it. They bend over.
It's
And it's
because you
like
supported it.
bullshit.
That's what caused it.
No. Well, I
Okay.
fucking hate that so much. And that's the thing too is I saw a because Overwatch 2 was trending, and Twitter trends fucking blow. So it was trending, but when you clicked on the Overwatch 2 trend, it was literally one person just making a string of tweets.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't sponsored, but it looked like one of the sponsored ones. And they showed a concept art that they had made of the store page of how it's gonna be, and it had a skin for like 1,000 currency, and 1,000 currency is $10. We have found that out because of the upgrade that you could buy, the watch point pack. We have discovered that that is $10.
Uh-huh.
If it's not, there's a fucking issue. Because if you don't know, $40 would get you the first battle pass for free, and you would get 2,000 of Overwatch 2's currency, and you would get Overwatch and 2 skins and a picture. That was the watch point pass for $40. So for $40 you got the battle pass and 2,000 currency. And they say in the description, season 1 for free, season 1, 2, and free would be 1,000 currency each. So they give you enough to cover the first 3 seasons. So it's $10.
Yeah.
Pretty much. They give you, yeah. So it's $10 a piece, and then the extra $10 because you're buying Overwatch again, Overwatch 1. And there was a concept of it. It was like skin 1,000 currency, which is $10. And I looked at it and I'm like, well, I wish that that's not fucking it, but I would still buy it.
Yeah.
I'd still buy it. I found it. I could send you it.
Gotta be really careful with what skins we buy, because these predatory practices are made for people like us.
Yeah.
So
I sent it. I don't know if you can look at it in the Midnight Channel Discord.
Uh-huh.
But I sent it there. It was 1250 currency for Epic Hanzo skin. They're just going off of what it is now, because it's 3,000 for a legendary, and they're not going to sell you a legendary Warlock skin for $30. People were flipping out because they asked in Australia. They put out a survey in Australia. I don't know if you remember when this came out. They put out a survey asking, would you pay $40 for a skin? They're not going to do that.
I hope not.
Because they wouldn't do that because a precedent has been set by Fortnite for how much things should cost. And that's like the biggest issue with them moving to... It's the biggest plus for them moving to a Battle Pass, but it's also the biggest downside, is because you're moving to Fortnite system, meaning everyone's going to judge you and crucify you based on how you price stuff in comparison to that.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
They won't be able to sell you a single skin for $40. They will be able to sell you what Fortnite's prices are plus 5 or 10. That's the most they'll probably go over, because if they don't, they know no one will buy it, because people will look at it and be like, no, why would I pay that? I could pay the same price and get 2 Fortnite skins. And then people are going to go play Fortnite then.
Yeah.
And you can't risk that. So, they're not stupid. They know this. I'm not a fucking genius for thinking about that. Everyone, they know that. This is a smart business with a lot of money.
Yeah.
So they're not going to pay $30 to $40 for a skin. I can't wait for me to be wrong, though.
Oh god, we'll see. Alright, let's get this going, because I actually have to try out 2 people out tonight.
Oh god, good luck. I had to do tryout. No.
Yeah, to try out.
I had to handle 1 tryout in my time.
I had to try out 2 people tonight, and it shouldn't be too bad, but...
Did I ever tell you how that tryout went when I was running that team for the week and a half?
No, you didn't.
Because Overload left with a dude on tryout. He hadn't tried out before. He fucking left, and a dude was still sitting there waiting to try out. So I had to handle it, and he comes to the scrim, and we play Eichenwald and get rolled because we don't have our main team there, and the energy's just gone, everyone's dead. And fucking memes dumbass on DPS, we get rolled on Eichenwald, and the tryout was playing Cass, and the other team was playing Cass, and was diffing our Cass. So meme says after the game ends, like, yeah, they just had a better Cass. I don't know what else to say. And the dude fucking quit because he kept DMing him the entire game, and I wasn't paying attention because I'm scattered, and he DMs me like, yeah, I'm gone, I'm not gonna be disrespected. I'm like, thank you for your time, because I'm not gonna say, yeah, he was wrong, fuck me. I mean, he was, but I mean, it's like, okay, Go next.
Yeah, they had
It
a
was
better
terrible.
cast. What else can I
Yeah,
say?
yeah, that was his reason. He's like, yeah, we just got rolled. They just had a better cast. And
Oh
it was
my
like
god.
that was all he said. I was like, bro, this dude's a fucking tryout. You can't say that.
Okay, alright. Anyways, all right, let's talk about the direct. So it's September. The past
Mhm.
6 years has not gone without a direct. Last year was a general direct. The year before that was a Mario direct.
Yes.
So
Also,
that's
shout
the
outs
that's
to
the only one that has not been a general direct. I think 2016 was a 3DS direct, but that's
shout,
2016 before the Switch came out. Shout out to Frank
mhm.
Darkstar.
Yeah, good because this template's actually like sick, and he just put it on Twitter, and it was great.
Yeah.
So,
So here's what we know.
yeah.
Uh, there's three credible people that are saying that there is a direct this month. One, okay, so this one didn't say it, but he said, "Oh, this is gonna be a big month." His name is Liam Robertson. Second is Nate the Hate. He's the one that I mentioned the direct last time that we talked about on the podcast, and he was right. It ended up being a partner showcase, but he was right on the day.
Mhm.
And then we have Jeff Grubb. If anyone doesn't know who Jeff Grubb is, he's a journalist that has been writing about a bunch of stuff, and he knows his stuff. And most of this information that I'm getting is from Jeff Grubb. He and his friend were talking on a podcast, and Jeff Grubb said that he thinks there's a direct this month. There's a direct this month, and his friend said, "Oh, it's for sure happening this month." And then Jeff was like, "Okay, I guess we have to own it." Yeah, okay. I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to be responsible in case it doesn't happen. But yes, from what we've heard, it is for sure happening this month. And God damn it, Brandon, do you want that to be our freebie?
I was going to, so I was looking for it. I was gonna put a picture of Marin, but the last one was a picture of Marin. So I didn't want to do another picture of Marin. So I was just looking for any picture that was like could fit in, and it works. I
All
mean,
right,
if you want,
do it.
it's either that or we do like this.
You can make it the Wario wheel.
Make it the Wario.
Okay, so
It's fucking funny.
Jeff Grubb says it's 100% happening. It's as soon as next week. But the date that he heard is the week of the 12th. He thinks it's going to be the 14th or 15th. Which makes sense. It's the week before Tokyo Game Show. Nintendo Directs for September have always been before Tokyo Game Show. So that's the date that he heard, and that's the week that he heard and the date that he believes. He said that the only thing that he knows for sure will be there are Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD. He's not sure if they're going to be a dual pack or if they're going to be separate, but he said that he's sure there will be there. Something with speculation that on his part is that he thinks that it could have like a lot of Zelda information this direct. He thinks that we could get Wind Waker HD, Twilight Princess HD, and Breath of the Wild 2's official title, along with a release date. Or at least the title, if not the release date. Again, this is all speculation, so that's on his part. And then Liam Robertson, quote unquote, on Twitter, I think, not quote unquote, but he said on Twitter something about it is going to be a big month for GameCube fans. And then someone else mentioned saying that Metroid Prime is getting a remake for this holiday season.
Actually, this is just a color. I can just. Well,
So
one color.
there's that. That's all the information. With the information being said, let's make a bingo card.
Yeah, that's all you need to make a bingo card. It's just a guess. I mean,
Yeah, we got
realistically,
guesses like hello.
I just need to get rid of. This be easier and faster once we get to the red ones. I'm trying to be a little bit of a perfectionist, you know.
Yeah.
There you go, and then you just put this on. Then, oh, wrong one.
There we go. Ooh, W is so big. Okay. All right, Brandon. Let's talk. Do you want to just start off with Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD?
I have a bunch of pictures from the last bingo card
Uh-huh.
because I had a whole bingo folder
Okay.
I could just use. I need to find it. There it is. From the February 9th bingo card. So I have a bunch of pictures from that. Um,
We could take
so
stuff that didn't
we
happen.
can reuse this.
Okay, let's use that.
We'll make the like patient zero the bingo card, and then if a direct does show up, we'll just scramble what we have.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I'll just save the session file. We'll scramble it, and then we'll do that.
All right.
So, oh, it's a perfect square. Top left.
Sure.
Someone is getting this bingo card. We have to be careful. I'm giving patient zero to someone.
Okay.
So we
Oh.
have to be a little like let's be random but mindful. You know.
Okay. Now, with that being said, do you want to put Breath of the Wild 2 on there?
Oh. Um. Kinda, yeah. I kinda really do.
Yeah? All right,
Yeah,
then we'll do
'cause
Breath of the Wild 2 on here. Cause what?
I mean, it's likely.
Yeah.
And you know, in the same way you kept saying Silk Song, sooner or later, at this point, we've been saying Breath of the Wild so much, it has to be here. You know?
Uh-huh. Okay, so where do you want to put it?
Top left. No, not top left. I thought you talked about this. My bad. This, bro. Can you see my mouse even?
Yes, I can see it. All right, cool.
I think
Let's
this
put that
spot,
there.
because it doesn't well, it does interfere. This spot doesn't interfere at all with, you know,
The ones
the
that are
centerpiece.
confirmed by
Actually, we'll do
reputable.
this one because it's like it's a big deal, you know.
Okay. Someone said that the ones that are rumored by reputable people should be in corners.
Corners are fine, but then you double up on the crosses for
Yeah.
bingo.
Yeah.
So corners are fine for some of them. If the yeah, that's fine. Because I mean, I would rather this be too easy to complete than too hard. Because like,
Yeah.
here's my Breath of the Wild 2 thing, by the way.
Nice.
This is probably fine. You can understand what it is.
And I got one off the walls prediction that I haven't predicted before that I have very little basis for.
Can I predict Mario Kart 9 again?
No, Brandon, we're not allowed to predict Mario Kart 9 until after this stupid booster
But
course pass is done.
I have so many Mario Kart 9 pitches. Look at this. I don't know why we couldn't fucking decide on one, but I have so many.
No, we're
Wait,
not.
here's another one.
No, we're not
Well,
allowed
that
to.
one's
We're not putting Mario Kart 9. We're not putting Mario Kart 9. And we're also not
Can I
putting. We're
put a
also
new
not putting
Smash
Wave 3.
covers?
No, we're not putting Smash either. We also can't put Wave 3 because Wave 3 is Wave 3 is unlikely to be there. Wave 3 is probably going to be a Twitter drop in November.
Fucking hate Twitter drops. Just give me a direct.
Okay, before I forget this.
Mhm.
Do you think we see Amiibo?
Yeah, Amiibo's making a comeback, aren't they?
I don't think they're
That
making a
kinda a big deal
I
again.
don't know if it's making a comeback, but I think I think we've seen it every direct. I think we're gonna see Sephiroth Amiibo.
Is that too easy? Should that just be one we put in if we need something?
No, because I think we're gonna need something. I don't think we're gonna have a bunch.
Okay, I'm gonna
Oh.
put Amiibo in like some fucking random spot like this.
Sono, I like that. I'm gonna talk about it a little tiny bit later after we finish. Actually, we can talk about that next. So after you put this picture, let's talk about what Sono just said, because I'll just play my devil's advocate. This is what I said on Max's channel. Also, if no one knows, I did a predictions video with Max on his channel. Make sure to check that out. It was a lot of fun. Got some good people there. Some good predictions on there.
I'm gonna actually put this above because the red corners are showing. Is that showing up on everything? Yeah. Okay.
It's not noticeable, Brandon. You're good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like lower the threshold more so that doesn't happen as often though in future. Ooh, up.
Okay, I think that one's a little
There we
bit
go.
less likely, Sono, but I'll mention it right now. Okay, so Sono mentioned a new 2D Mario game. So that's something that I've been seeing, like a 2D, not like reputable sources, but just people talking about it. We haven't had a 2D Mario in a long time, even counting Mario Maker 2, and I don't know if you want to count Mario Maker 2. Do you want to just put Mario on there? Or do you
Well,
want it
no,
to...
because I wanted Superstars, Mario Party Superstars DLC as one
Okay.
of them.
Okay, that is also what I want to talk about. So, okay, let's get Mario. Let's talk about Mario for a bit.
You want to
Do
put
do
Mario's hat as like 3D or 2D Mario?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Do you want to lump 2D and 3D as one? Because my prediction, I said, let's play Devil's Advocate. Devil's Advocate, where Breath of the Wild 2 actually gets delayed until holiday next year or mid next year, or sometime second half next year, and they release a 3D Mario to promote the Mario movie. It's not a tie-in game, but it's a 3D Mario game. So that's like my Devil's Advocate. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but like I said, it's like what if? So but then I also got the idea countered to me by Sono and a few others that what if they do a 2D Mario instead of a 3D Mario?
Let's just put Mario's hat to cover both, and if there's something that's more specific, we'll do more specific stuff like Super Mario Superstars. You know,
Okay, yeah,
Mario Party Superstars.
yeah, because I do want to do more Party Superstars.
It's
I
just it might cause a bit of confusion for someone who has a bingo card and doesn't know if they should select. You know.
you want to put 2D and 3D in the corners? Oh
No.
god, no.
No, I don't actually.
Hey, goofy.
I don't delete the background for this one because I'm just gonna put it somewhere. I'm gonna put it over here actually. Bro, but imagine you get Breath of the Wild 2 and a Mario game
Oh,
in the same fucking direct. Okay, it goes down here.
okay. They're gonna delay Breath of the Wild to 2025. I'll cry. Okay, more Party Superstars DLC. If it doesn't happen this
Yeah.
direct, do you think it's not happening at all? I do. I don't think it's happening at all if it's not here.
I think anything could happen because the Mario Kart DLC released about 3 years too late.
Ah, you're right. Ah,
But also, that might have been an internal thing where they were looking at it and they realized, shit, we're working on this new Mario Kart game, but what's the fucking point, you know? Let's just release DLC, keep it going, save this for next generation.
I
Or
think
like maybe then
I
maybe
think
it
that's what
won't be
happened.
done.
I think no, I think the conversations internally went like this. Okay, we're making this new Mario Kart game. People are getting antsy online. I don't think it was just a knee-jerk reaction like they did it like 2 months before the game. I think they've been working on it since last year. But the Mario Kart 10 rumors have been happening since last year. I think they saw it as like, okay, let's start development on some DLC. This game could release on the Switch, but it's better. I think it'd be better to save it for the next generation, launch the next Switch with a Mario Kart game, get a system seller right at launch, and like that. So I think that's
My face really red?
I think so, but I don't. I think it's just lighting from your screen.
Oh, yeah, wait, I'm stupid. Yeah, it's the fucking bingo card, I think.
Yeah. Oh well, now okay. There you go. Okay, so oh yeah. So let's put more Party Superstars on there.
No, my face is just really red. I don't know why. Yeah, let's put superstars. I'm thinking not in any row with this Mario.
First row.
Different Mario row?
First row.
This one?
Yeah, under Windbreaker HD.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Not interfering with anything.
Works. I can reuse another thing. I'm not gonna have to download barely any images for this, you know?
I
This
haven't.
one's properly sized, I think. No, it's not. Oh yeah, I couldn't find a good quality of this fucking image. This was the best one I could find.
All right. So I have an out there prediction that I
Yeah.
don't know if you want to lump with, if you want to put it in its own corner. It's pretty out there. I don't. Okay, it's not out there, but it's not one that people have thought of. Did you watch the video? Is the predictions video, Brandon, or no?
No.
Okay, so you don't know then. Okay, good. All right, Brandon. What game series? Actually, no, you're not gonna guess it. All right, so this game series has every single game on Switch except its newest release, and I think it would. I think it would fit well on the Switch, considering every single game is on there.
Yeah. Yeah, just go ahead.
It might be a poor port, but I think Security Breach might. I think FNAF Security Breach might get a port on
We're
Switch.
working on DLC for it though right now.
Yeah, I think it could launch next year with the DLC.
Just because it's funny having FNAF on here, I want to put yeah,
You know,
sure.
put Security
Because
Breach
it's
on
funny to have FNAF,
there.
and there's already a pre-made square.
Okay.
Okay, I just stole this from the fucking PlayStation store. Thanks for making a square, nerds.
It has a PlayStation watermark on it. I'd scream.
I'd be so fucking pissed off. Where, like here? You want it with the Mario, like down here?
God, that's gonna be the impossible row, isn't it?
What if we just have it cover 6 different spaces?
No, let's not do that.
Yeah, let's do like here, you know? There's got to be a death row somewhere.
Death
So we'll
row.
just yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right, we're good.
Sent it, but I don't care.
You think we see
There
Metroid?
we go. No, I don't.
I
I don't
think
think there's any universe we see match. Well, no, Prime 4 is happening still, isn't it?
Prime 4 and then the rumored Prime Remaster.
Do I have a okay? Do I have a Metroid Prime 4 picture? No, we just didn't put that on there last
Just put
time.
Metroid on there. Don't put Metroid Prime or Prime 4. Just put Metroid on there.
Google Metroid, and I'm just gonna find a picture. Okay, all these fucking suck. Wait, all these kind of that works. Thank you to Wired.
Excuse me.
That's the Wired. I'm sure they wouldn't mind us stealing this.
No.
I mean, they didn't make it anyways.
Yeah. So what does it matter?
Whoever they took it from is like, you think Wired made this?
No. That's
You want to
the
put in the Defra?
that's the Samus Returns logo.
You
No,
want to
but
put it here?
we could put it at top right. We don't have anything on right side left yet.
Yeah. Okay. Top right.
And so Nintendo, there are like very lots of talk about Nintendo having this game done already. From a series that we both like. I think we put it on the bingo card last time.
It's my job, easy.
What do you think our chances are for Fire Emblem? I think they're pretty good.
Yeah, good enough.
Good enough?
Yeah. I have 2 Fire Emblem options. Can I pick one?
As long as it's not Warriors.
Well, I have 2 options for the picture. Can I pick which one?
Sure. Soraya? Yeah. Actually,
Fine.
maybe not do that just because I don't know how many people are gonna recognize her.
No, no one. Especially Witch Ray. It's like, who is
Yeah.
this fucking demon?
All right. Fe.
Imagine being the row with Fire Emblem, Metroid, and the Zelda remakes, or Fire Emblem, Mario, and FNAF. Imagine those being two of the roads.
Jeez. Um, do you, I feel like I've been just saying them without letting you speak. Do you have any
Oh,
ideas
I'm
that
gonna
you want
put
to
it
put
right
on there?
here. That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Um, yeah, there's a lot I want to put on here. I think it's fucking funny if I put Mario Kart.
No, not putting Mario Kart. Okay, go with what's one that you want to talk?
Okay,
Let's
hear me
take
out,
turns. Let's take turns.
hear me out, hear me out.
Mm. Okay, I was gonna mention that. Yes, I agree. Should
I
that
can
go?
do the logo, but this looks. You kind of can't tell what this is though, so maybe I should do the logo. Like, it's gonna be about like this size from back here.
Uh,
So like, could you tell that that's Genshin? Be honest.
I
I mean, if you want to
can.
be generous, you'll see it from here. But like, I think
Okay.
it's better for me to just put
The the people that are
like just
using
put this
the people using the bingo card are probably gonna be watching with us anyways. Oh yeah, yeah, you can just do that.
top middle.
Do you want to put that in the middle or do you want to put that in death row?
How about we put it like right here? We
That's
have to
what.
have an easy one right here because it is the death row, but it makes this one like Metroid's also kind of not likely.
Okay, do you think that's
So
easy?
like let's do like here
Because I
because
haven't
amiibo.
I have an easy one that I think has a very good shot at. I say it's an easy one, but knowing Nintendo, they might just not show it.
Let's do this. I think
Okay.
that looks fine. You can
Okay.
tell that's Genshin, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So
You go ahead.
what game were they supposed to release this year and fucking disappeared off the face of the earth
I don't know. I
because
don't know video game.
of a war?
Oh, Advance Wars.
Yeah, I think Advance Wars comes back.
I thought, oh yeah, that's why this is here. That's why we still have. I was gonna say this, but I thought this already came out.
No, the first nation you fight is based off of Russia.
Damn, that's sick. They should have kept that in.
No, that's
People would bug
it's
that.
staying in. It's staying in. I think that's why they delayed it. Uh,
Well, no, they should have delayed it. That
uh,
should have been it.
I give this a 50-50 shot.
Okay, put it on the death row.
Oh my god.
Over here it goes.
I give it a 50-50 shot just because there's a possibility they just don't talk about it and they leave it for a Twitter drop one day, or they just get it out of the way now.
Like here?
Sure.
You like it there? Yeah,
Sure, why
sure.
not?
Why not? I'm gonna make my life a little simple and then just. Aha. You can tell it's Advance Wars.
All right. What else did what else did you have in
There's a
mind?
fucking there's a fucking Xbox logo on the here. Why did we put Xbox again?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, because weren't they buddy buddy at the time?
Oh yeah, an
With,
Xbox game.
yeah, they were like, well, no, I think we said a Microsoft appearance. Here's my card that I had last year. Oh wait, they're not going.
I need to think. I had something in mind. Ugh.
This is the card last year. Did they announce that Persona 5's on Switch? They announced Persona 4 on Switch?
Yes, all 3 and 4.
Yeah, I thought that was it, but I couldn't remember if that was. We did use the other Genshin thing. Why the fuck did we use the other Genshin? We had Batman.
I
We
I
had fucking
I
Batman.
actually think Batman might be there.
In what? In what way?
An Arkham collection.
Okay.
If you no, you don't have to do it. We can include it if we need a spot. Um, you think it's September? You think they talks about Switch Online?
No.
No, I
I
think
think
they.
if they do, it's GBA.
I think so. I think they talk about Switch Online. I don't think even if we could just put Switch Online there. It doesn't have to be a new system. It could be a game announcement or something. But I think Switch Online's gonna be there. I think it's gonna have a presence.
Okay, let me get Switch Online. Switch Online. Oh, that's really good. Thank you, Polygon. I'm just stealing shit.
Good.
That's what I'm doing. I'm sure the big fucking news outlet Polygon won't get too upset. What do you want, Switch Online? Under Fire Emblem?
Yeah, we don't have much in that row. Let's add Fire Emblem in there. Let's add it under Fire Emblem.
I'm gonna do this. I only need so much of it. I just need this to fit.
There we go.
That's
It
actually kind of
fits.
funny. That's actually kind of funny looking because it's fucking giant.
Yeah.
There you
There
go.
you go. Cool. All right. What's next, Baron? What do you got?
Do you think they would just replay the Frontiers trailer that they already showed off?
Jeez. So no, I don't think Sonic's gonna be here.
Because I mean, they already have the trailer. I mean, maybe they just replay it, but I don't know.
No, I don't think so. You think we get Bayonetta like a final Bayonetta 3 trailer?
Yeah, yeah, Bayonetta, which I think I already have a picture for. I would
Yeah.
imagine I do.
I think we get a final Bayonetta 3 trailer.
I don't have a picture for it. We didn't put Bayonetta anywhere.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I swear we have.
let me put let me get, I think it was one of our older bingo cards. I think this one, the completed one, didn't have it. Yeah, there's no Bayonetta on this.
That's okay.
Bayonetta free. Give me the logo. That's tiny, but oh, well, thank you to Logopedia fandom for your hard work. I didn't name it anything. I just named it .png.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to rename it. Bayonetta. Bro, that is fucking tiny. It fits though. Okay,
I
Death
doubt
Row?
they'll ever do this, but in the F-Zero game, yeah, that'd be crazy. Sure, Death Row.
Yeah, there you go. Complete off this row, you know?
Sure, Death Row's done.
Shouts whoever gets patient 0. Can we pick who gets this?
No.
Is this someone that's wronged us recently?
I don't think so.
Can we give this one Jerry?
No. Shoot.
Switch sports update.
Oh, good. Goody. Put that.
Switch sports.
I was gonna say multiverses, but that works too.
The different things if you want multiverses.
No. I don't know. I don't know how confident I am in multiverses.
I wouldn't be. Because not at the moment. When it's been out for a little bit. Okay, we need to pick a space. What do you want it? Like, I think like this right side's pretty empty. You want bottom right?
Sure.
Because it's kind of easy, so. Fucking Wario lines. Okay, what else?
Donkey Kong?
Yeah, okay. Donkey Kong, yeah.
No.
Do I have a Donkey Kong somewhere? Isn't
So
that studio busy with something? Aren't they busy with Bayonetta 3?
no, it's playing them games, dude.
No, what is Retro doing at the moment?
Metroid Prime 4.
Metro Prime 4,
The
that's the one. See,
the
they're both dead for a while,
the
so.
the rumor that I've seen is that it's the Odyssey team that the part of the Odyssey team is making a new DK game.
Yeah, that's good enough for me. I'm gonna I'm gonna okay, I'm gonna use this dude. I'm gonna,
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it will. Don't think.
I'm gonna put this happy guy here.
Not predicting Silk Song this time around.
You can't anymore. Yeah, I'm so happy.
Man,
Where do you want him? Look at him.
look at the little funny dude, little silly guy. Um,
Right middle,
sure,
left middle. I know.
left middle. My man DK. Someone says a Tomodachi game, like how Miitopia got remastered. I'm not sure. And then he also said Yoshi. I don't think
Or
Yoshi's getting it.
the 10 pets, the 10 dogs plus cats.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Also, um, what? I don't. You get these blocks in your head where you're like, damn, what even happens at one of these things?
I said, and one of my last predictions was Sports Story. I would still know, but I think they're just working on Strikers content for now. I said Sports Story. And that's because Sports Story was announced 3 years ago and has not appeared since.
I think it's gone. I think you gotta let go, man.
What?
I mean, if you want, yeah, why not? We'll add it. That seems like fun.
I think Mario Rabbids gets a trailer here. I don't think so.
I don't think so. Also, I think it gets one a little closer. When's it come out?
October.
October? Shit, maybe it does then. It's kind of
Wait.
close. They kind of.
October or November. But I think Ubisoft is having their own presentation this month.
Remember when they gave a whole fucking E3 section to Mario Golf right before it's come out? And also, it's Mario. I'm pretty sure if anyone holds more rights to announce something, it's Nintendo when it comes to Mario.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna put Sports Story here because this just seems right to me. Unless you have an objection.
Okay. You think we get Fire Emblem Warriors DLC? That counts as FE. That counts as FE.
Wait. Okay. Let's do Mario Rabbids.
You know, put in Mario Rabbids?
Yeah, I like Mario Rabbids odds because they like giving out shit right before. Of
Okay.
like, hey, here's our 30-minute direct, but only like 10 minutes of that is actual content that you haven't seen before.
Pokemon's never been in a direct, so I think there's only been one Pokemon trailer in a direct, and that was for Ruby, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
I think they know Pokemon's too big to just be thrown in a direct when you can make your own. You gotta make some money off these directs, right?
Yeah, I want to say
because they get ads.
Splatoon 3, but Splatoon 3 comes out in a few days.
No, no
They could,
Splatoon 3 unless there's an update
yeah,
already.
that's what I was gonna say. Like, it just show off.
Well,
Do some.
they've done stuff like that, when stuff comes up and it's like after our successful launch, we're proud to announce this update coming in a couple weeks,
They could announce
and they show it
They could
off.
announce the first Splatfest.
Yeah, I think they might throw it in to remind people like, hey, this game came out and hey, look how successful of a launch we had, guys.
Hey, we're getting here's the first Splatfest at the end of the month.
Is that enough for you to for,
I'm
how
not.
many more options do we need for we need 8. We need 8 more options.
Eight, eight, eight.
Let me look at my games. Hold on. You think Mario Baseball?
No, I don't think we
No.
get. I
Spider-Man?
don't think we get sports until next year again. Is this Spider-Man?
Yeah.
No,
It went to PC.
no.
Um
Yeah.
when did the last Paper Mario come out? Was that 2018?
No,
2019 then, right? Or even 2020 maybe.
I think it was 2020. Yeah, it was 2020.
Um Wait, when was Mario Maker's last update?
I think like 3 years ago.
The final Mario Maker update? Mario Maker 2 update?
I think it was two. I think it was 2020.
Mario Maker?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, do you want to add Mario Maker?
No, I don't think they're gonna. I think they're done with Mario Maker for this generation.
Final update details. Play.Nintendo. When did this happen? If 2020. It feels like 2020. Okay. I feel like if they were done with it, they would have kept updating it. Because you have time. Unless they're trying to make a 3D maker. They're trying to make a 3D maker. That's what they're
No,
doing.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. Because if you were making another 2D one, why not keep updating the game?
Because
It's
it
not like
wasn't.
you
It
need so much
wasn't.
development
It
effort.
didn't sell as much as they wanted it to sell.
You could sell more though if you keep updating it. Let's see. Mario Golf. Probably we can add strikers. Probably see strikers there.
You think we'll see strikers there?
Well, yeah, the update game. What's the game's last update happen?
Last month.
Last month? Yeah.
Oh, we're supposed to get 2 before the end of the year.
Yeah, you're telling me you're gonna take a whole fucking month to add in another color of Koopa Troopa?
Okay. Yeah, let's add.
Who's not in the game? Daisy's in the game. Is Pauline in the game?
No. You wanna?
Yeah, they're just gonna.
Okay, let's add strikers. You want to add Batman in there?
I tell you that the last thing I want to do is add Batman in here.
Did you think Assassin's Creed was gonna be in the last direct? Because Assassin's
Yeah,
Creed
but
was
they
in
have
the
a
last
close
direct.
relationship with Ubisoft. So that doesn't count.
They have close relationship with Warner Brothers.
Yeah, but like they made a fucking Rabbids game. It's close. You know how close you have to be to make a fucking Rabbids game?
All right.
I mean, we can add it. Oh, fuck it. Why not? Let's go crazy.
Well, I mean,
I don't have to download anything
we
else.
need spots, so like that's why.
If we need spots, I add Splatoon 3.
Oh yeah, we do.
Wait, is Silksong out?
No.
You could technically add Silksong again.
That's going into the impossible row. We have
It's
to move
funny.
something.
Well, no, it's kind of funny if you do add Silksong though, because
No, because we just got it at the Microsoft Showcase. I don't think we're seeing it again. I think we're getting
what do you
a.
want strikers? Like, I was thinking here, or like here, or here.
Under is fine. Under the
Down
W.
here?
Yeah.
W so fuck. I love that picture actually way too much. Um
What are you adding on there? Oh,
This is strikers.
okay.
Okay, where's my Batman picture?
Let's go, Batman.
Oh, and I gotta fucking cut it out too. Are you serious? It looks like the hat is on it. And there's a fucking watermark. Oh my god, it's not even a PNG. I'm mad. Wait, did I? I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. I cut out part of the N. I don't even care.
That's fine.
Um, top middle. Okay, let's move Advance Wars and put Batman in.
Sure, you want to put Advanced Wars top middle?
Put Advance Wars top middle. For bonus points, do you think they talk about do you think they talk about like any? Do you think they just like pretend nothing happened with Advance Wars?
They might say
Sorry for
something.
the delay.
Yeah, they might just say apologize for the delay.
There you go.
Okay.
There's your Batman entry. Hope you're happy.
Thanks, friend.
Move on, man. Okay, we need 6 more. Because, I mean, unfortunately, this sounds scary to you, but do they show off the Xenoblade 3 DLC?
No,
No.
that doesn't come out till late next year.
Oh, is that late next year? I thought that would. Did they just announced it was in development? I thought they said like there's the DLC coming to, and then it's
There's a
like 6 months
roadmap.
later.
There's a roadmap.
Ah, I didn't know the roadmap. I thought there was just like 6 months later.
No, it's a roadmap because it's gonna add like side quests and stuff. So I think it's late next year. So no shot they show it. Watch me be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna scream. You think they announced a new Warriors game already?
No, because what do you have to make a Warriors of anymore? Donkey
Literally,
Kong Warriors?
literally Mario,
Wait,
Xenoblade, Star
Donkey Kong
Fox.
Warriors would be fire.
Okay, so someone mentioned it earlier. This would be in the impossible row if you want to move. Literally, like Bayonetta 3, maybe I don't know. This would be I don't know. This is hot. This is tough unless you just want to include it, one of one of them.
Mhm.
There was a leaker that has never said anything wrong. He's been MIA, but before he left, he said that there was something F-Zero coming eventually. He didn't specify what was in Switch Online, if it was a remake, if it was a port, but he said that there was something F-Zero coming eventually. Like, but it was something with F-Zero GX that he hinted at.
No, I don't like because
Don't,
it's like I mean I don't.
we don't have to.
Because I just don't see it. Because it's like there was already like a fuss about it.
Okay. All
I
right.
mean, I think with
And Chance GoldenEye gets in.
no chance. Well, like my issue with F-Zero is that game barely ever really sold 1 million. I mean, it did like a couple times, but that game sold like why would you? I mean, you're doing it to please nostalgia and a small minority of your player base. So I
Okay.
don't think they would, because I don't think they're that generous, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I hate where Mario Party is, but it doesn't matter because we're gonna scramble this anyways for everyone.
Yeah. Man.
Well, I just realized I'm stupid.
What?
Scrambling this is gonna fucking suck because I just put random holes in some of them and not in the others. These aren't layered on top. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. No, I know what I'm gonna do. When we're done with this, I'm literally going to add the bingo card back in, a fresh new one that doesn't have the holes cut out, and then I'll just stamp out what all like the spaces that need this full space. So I have these as stamps.
Okay.
Like I'll just do it like that. I can fix it like no problem.
All right.
Yeah, I mean we're running out of ideas, but like I feel like putting in Splatoon's better.
You know what? Do you wanna come back to this? Like save the session file and come back to it a little bit later, like talk to Lou and stuff.
Yeah, I would love Lou's opinion on it. I would
Uh,
love like
and
yeah.
we could talk about it later and just save this for now. That I'd love that. So no, save this for now, since I gotta go set up the tryout sometime soon anyway.
But yeah, I realize you can't go overtime.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll talk to Lou about it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk to Lou about it. All right. No question of the night. We'll just leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. I really appreciate it. We will be back in 2 weeks' time, hopefully with me finishing Xenoblade 3 so I can talk about it with Birdo. No spoilers, of course. And yeah, Brandon, where can everyone find you at?
Twitch.tv/the I'm gonna start Ori and Will Up the Wisps Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm playing something I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. And then Sunday is Stardew Season 2, and Monday is Overwatch.
Yep. Cool. And you guys can find me here as always, and you can find us both at youtube.com/chatdown.
Forgot that. I forgot when you start chilling out that shit.
All right, we love you guys very much. We'll see you guys next time. I will be streaming, not tomorrow because tomorrow I'll be going out. I'll be streaming Monday with Mario Party 7. So yeah, we love you guys, and we'll see you then. Good night, everyone.